Up on my phone. Hare Om. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Namaste. Hi, everybody. I've never done this before. This is my experiment. Welcome. This is a great opportunity to share some songs, some chants, a little bit of thoughts about life, my journey in life. And I'm going to start, and you can join with me, or because some people will be seeing this later, not even live. So I'm going to do a couple of oms, and then I'm going to do a few chants. So, I do a few prayers to my guru and my lineage. Om Agyanatimirandasya Yananyana Shalakaya Chakshun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Shtapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swabadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sahagrajatam Sahaguna Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Varijana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahaguna Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Shri Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanishwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubheva Vatitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Hari Om. I'm going to call on the blessings of Ganesh and then Shiva briefly into some chant, and then go into Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya and into Mahamantra to start. I have to tune a little. Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, 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 Sharanam Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah Om, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Vasudevaya, 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 Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya, 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 Vasudevaya. Jai Jai Deva Hari, Jaya Jaya Deva Hari. Jaya Jaya Deva Hari, Jaya Jaya Deva Hari. Govinda Hari, Gopala Hari, Govinda Hari, Gopala Hari. Govinda Hari, Gopala Hari, Govinda Hari, Gopala Hari. Jaya Jaya Deva Hari, Jaya Jaya Deva Hari, Jaya Jaya Deva Hari. Jaya Prabhu Dina Dayala Hari, Jaya Prabhu Dina Dayala Hari. Govinda Hari, Gopala 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 Hari. Jaya Jaya Deva Hari, Jaya Jaya Deva Hari, Jaya Jaya Deva Hari, Jaya Jaya Deva Hari. Vande Krishna Nanda Kumara, Vande Krishna Nanda Kumara, Nanda Kumara Madana Gopala, Nanda Kumara Madana Gopala, Madana Gopala Gopala Mohana Rupa Mohana Rupa Nanda Dulala Mohana Rupa Nanda Dulala Jai Jaya Deva Hari Jai Jaya Deva Hari Jaya Jaya Deva Hari Jaya Jaya Deva Hari Govinda Hari Gopala Hari Govinda Hari Gopala Hari Govinda Hari Gopala Hari Govinda Hari Gopala Hari Jaya Jaya Deva Hari Jaya Jaya Deva Hari Jai Prabhu Dina Dayala Hari Jaya Prabhu Dina Dayala Hari Jaya Jaya Deva Hari Jaya Jaya Deva Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Jai Deva Hari, Jai Jai Deva Hari, Jaya Jaya Deva Hari, Jaya Jaya Deva Hari. Hari Om. Well, that was lovely to chant. Haven't chanted for a bit on my guitar. All been in isolation, really, haven't we? Anyway, this is a lovely medium and time and opportunity. It's one of those silver linings that are coming up with this strange world situation that we're in. But I'm not going to go on about that because we have enough of that. What I'm going to do is most probably sing a couple of songs. And the songs that I've written have been written with my lovely close friend Pranaji, and we have a group that we founded called the Bindu Bubbas, and we had a great time for a few years doing festival circuits, playing in Goa, and we enjoyed ourselves immensely, and we had great pleasure sharing our songs. And the songs that we've written are in various mediums, basically, and they are in reggae, Latin, and all sorts of different mediums. And but the philosophy or the words are a kind of condensing of a lot of the journey that me and Pranaji have both been through for many years, and like many people who might be watching, and it's a slightly different journey than Indian people who've been born into Sanatan Dham, or what is commonly known as Hinduism. I am from England, and many of my friends are from all over the world. I'm friendly with people really literally all over the world. I became connected with an international society of Krishna consciousness. So it's been all over the world, and I embarked on my journey in 1973 when I was a very young boy, really young man, or you could say I wasn't even 17. And I left my lovely family and friends, who I'm still very close with, my brother and my nieces and my nephews and my cousins. And we're all in England. And I went off to Amsterdam and developed many friends there. And I lived in an ashram. And that's where I got my training. Like many of us, we all went off into these ashrams. But I'm going to save that story and some stories connected with that till later. But just to introduce the fact that the songs that I'm going to sing in English are not my own compositions. It's a collaboration between me and Pranaji, and it's a shame he's not here for us to sing the songs together because he's normally the front man, and I have a different tone and range of voice. So a lot of the songs that we sing, when I sing them myself, I sing them in slightly lower keys. So bear with me. And because we've been having such a beautiful moon recently, and we hopefully around the world apart from being stuck inside, we do get to appreciate a bit of nature. and look out the window if we're stuck in houses and we don't have gardens or forests, or if we have flat roofs like in India, to go up and look at the moon. And when we go in nature or we look at the moon, we realize how small we are, but actually that we're part of something. We're part of this great creation. So the first song that I actually ever managed or came to write was this song with Prana. And this is when we came back from India, and we needed to get some good guitars because we just had some simple guitars, and we decided we needed to invest in something good. And Prana got a beautiful Tanglewood guitar from Andes in Denmark Street in London. And we came back to my house, my mother's house, late, and I grabbed his guitar out of the bag, and it was just so gorgeous. And Prana was writing a poem, and as he was sitting down, somehow my hands went to this chord. A groove came from nowhere, and the next thing you knew, I had an image of the moon in the sky, and we started writing a song. And literally, me and Prana wrote the song that night, finished it off in the morning, and it's one of my favorite songs. And you can join in. The chorus is "Ja love, rain down on me." Ja is a kind of a Rastafarian abbreviation for the name of God, or as an affectionate name of God. And I love reggae music and Bob Marley and the whole kind of good vibes that come from Rastafarianism. And I like the reggae genre. And it's got some similarities with some of folk music from India as well, some of the lilt and the groove. So, and the other chorus is "Drink deep from the chalice of wisdom, eat hearty the fruits of Jah love." So feel free to join in. Okay, here we go. Let me just check tuning. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. I might make some funny noises with my mouth trying to be a trumpet or something. Prana does it much better. The moon shines brightly tonight, and the stars in the heavens immersed in light. We are connected to all. I dance to the rhythm of life, and I feel Jah love within my soul. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Jah love, rain down on me. Jah love, rain down on me. Sisters and brothers, please hear my song. Man of but a short time to live. Don't want to get it wrong. Reality is not what it seems, what it appears to be. Beyond the veil of illusion lies real identity. Oh, drink deep from the chalice of wisdom. Eat hearty the fruits of Jala. Drink deep from the chalice of wisdom. Eat hearty the fruits of Jala. Jala. With the final curtain, you'll come and take your bow. Leave the magic theater, the one you're in right now. Life come round full circle. You can come back again. Go through the same old story till you don't know when. Jala, but when you're feeling Jala, you fill your heart and soul. You know, no, come back here no more. 'Cause Jaja take you home. Jala, rain down on me. Jala, rain down on me. Drink deep from the chalice of wisdom. Eat hearty the fruits of Jala. Drink deep from the chalice of wisdom. Eat hearty the fruits of Jala. Jala, Jala. Ooh. Sisters and brothers, each one a star. Take hold of your courage, embrace your power. The prophets have spoken, the system will fall. Awaken your children, we herald the dawn. Jala, rain down on me. Jala, rain down on me. The moon shines brightly tonight, and the stars in the heavens immersed in light. We are connected to all. We are connected to all. We connected, connected, connected to all, to all, to all, to all, to all. Jala. Jala to all. Not just to rain down on me, but on everybody. Hadi Om, Hadi Om. So that was the first song I ever wrote with prana, and I was in my late 40s. So don't give up if you're young and you're creative and you haven't written anything yet. There's still plenty of time yet. That's if we get through things, you know. It's people are popping off every day these days. It's getting quite frightening. But I'm not going to talk about that because death is inevitable for all of us one day. But while we're here, why get obsessed with it all, really? And even there's a certain realization that comes. And I'm not sure of the Sanskrit name, but there's a name when people go to crematoriums or to funerals in India. It's all people get this realizations all about life, the temporary nature of life. What are we here? You know, they start to value all the things that we have in life and how everything is transitory and all these great deep truths that are kind of there in all the holy books and teachings of the world. And so there you go. And there's Jar Love. You know, we are connected to all. We're connected to everything, basically. And when we forget that, that's when we suffer, basically. And you can be alone, but feel connected to everything and connected to yourself. Nothing worse than being alienated from yourself. And speaking about that, I might do, because this is all quite spontaneous. I've never done this before. I'm just going with the flow. I feel like I'm just talking a little bit about life and responding. And many of the songs that we've written deal with various aspects of life, especially with the spiritual connotation. And especially now in a situation like this, it's a kind of a major world crisis, and different people are experiencing it very differently. But for many people, this could be one of the most challenging experiences they've ever experienced in their lives for millions of people at the moment, you know. And people it's going, and we've all go through challenging experiences in our life. I've been through quite a lot. I'm 63 now. I'm not going to get into all of those challenging experiences, but many of them are existential. And there's a certain kind of crisis that's been discussed in the West. They have a name for it. It's called the dark night of the soul. And I would say that I've been through two of those, and I wouldn't wish them on anybody. They're extremely challenging. Dark nights of the soul or existential crises can come when we're faced with situations where everything that we thought was true and real and had maybe solidity in our lives suddenly crumbles away. And it could be financial, economic, it could be due to passing of a friend or a relative, a big shift in perspective. Great writers, people like Tolstoy, their whole life changed. One day they were going through life, and the next morning they woke up and there was absolutely no meaning. They couldn't find meaning to existence. And this can be extremely challenging. And personally, myself, my last major crisis I went through ended up with me surrendering completely to the powers that be that have created me and all of us, and just having this faith that those powers that have created me have my best interests at heart. And when I acknowledged that and came to that point in my crisis, things started to change and shift. So this is a song that me and Prana wrote about couple of our experiences, but it's a general kind of life experience. And in this, at least our version of it, there's a kind of a happy ending, a resolution, kind of a resurrection. You know, an aspect of oneself dies when one goes through a crisis, and one's ego is severely challenged, and one has to shed lots and lots of things that you thought were true and real, and allow your true self to manifest. Okay, I've just got to quickly tune this, make sure this isn't right. Bear with me. New strings. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get on with it. Dark Night of the Soul. When everything you say gets twisted on the way, taken contrary, and everything you've done that seemed a lot of fun is so far away. You haven't got a lot, you're living in a squat, skimming through the bins, paying for your sins, trying to find a way. And the world's passing you by every time you blink your eye. There goes another day. When you don't know what to do, you haven't got a clue what it's all about. And the people in your space are so much in your face that you want to shout. You make a cup of tea when you got a minute free, flick on the TV and everything you see is full of misery. And all the stuff you hear just covers you with fear and insecurity. Oh. When your life is full of doubt, you can't see a way out for your sanity. In the struggle and the fight, you watch the world lose sight of its humanity. And you're wondering why you were born at all, and if God's hiding there behind the wall we call reality. And if he's really there, why the hell am I here in this insanity? On the way to your goal, you'll pass the dark night of the soul, where you'll feel just like a bastard of creation, hanging over the abyss, while the snakes of hell hiss, snapping as you pray in desperation. That's when you find you've got a friend on whom you can depend, who mysteriously appears as if from nowhere. Though his form you may not see, his presence sets you free, and he shows you the way home and how to go there. As daytime follows night, the shadows with the light start to disappear. The future's looking bright, it's gonna be alright, everything is clear. Phew. Now the road lights up as you dance along. You got a sense of purpose and you're feeling strong, full of energy. And then you realize it was angels in disguise come to set you free, set you free, set you free, set you free, set you free. And then you realize it was angels in disguise come to set you free. As daytime follows night, the shadows with the light start to disappear. I've been there. I know lots of us have. And it's great to come out the other side. And it's a nightmare if it goes on and on and on, just like a bad trip. And anyway, that's one of the aspects of life. And hi, everybody there who's tuning in or been tuning in. I can see a few people, lots of lovely old friends and people from India and different places have been popping up and there. Lovely to say hi to everybody. And for people who are not seeing this live, welcome. This is going to be up on my website for a while. It's a totally new thing, never done it before, and it's a pleasure and honor to be able to share at this very difficult, challenging time. And most probably it's the only time in the world where the majority of the population or everybody is sharing a communal experience. So very peculiar, as you already know. I think I might do another chant now, and because I've almost been going for an hour and I don't want to take up all of the time. My lovely friend Darren, who's helped me get this set up, he's going to be hopefully doing his regular peace meditation that he's been doing every evening around 8 to 9 British time, which is very beautiful, with a cosmic drone and a swar mandal creating beautiful ripples in raga washes and ambient washes. Very, very meditative, and lots of beautiful messages from Darren. In fact, there's lots of lovely people doing incredible things. I saw a family in America, all musicians, doing from Gershwin. It was fabulous. They were all sitting in their living room. They just wanted to share it. There's Janavi Harrison doing lots of bhajans. Nikki Slade, Deva Pramal and Miten are doing regular things. And there's far more people doing lots of lovely sharing. So even though we're in isolation, we can all tap into these different beautiful vibes and not let the fear and the overwhelming, humongous nature of this whole experience to overwhelm us. We have to kind of like get into our own power and connect with friends. It's a very good time for now for connecting with friends. And we have all this incredible technology and WhatsApp and this and that and Viber and Zoom and Jitsi and all these different ways where we can connect. So taking advantage of this phenomena. And I think I'm going to, I feel like singing because, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually sing in this straight because I've just been speaking about how weird everything is. So I'm going to actually sing a song that we haven't sung for a while. It's called Life is a Mystery, and it's not Madonna's version. It's our Bindu Biber's version. And I hope like them. A lot of our songs, they're about spiritual subjects, but we've tried to avoid, and specifically not to kind of present or be involved in sanctimonious spirituality, can be really, really boring and a bit of a put off. So a lot of our music has a kind of sometimes humour, really. And okay, so here we go. Another song from Prana and me. Life is a mystery. Let's start here. Life is a mystery. Time passes by unseen. It's a miracle that we are here at all. Yet still, out of the mud we crawl to rise to our destiny and discover our path, whatever it's gonna be. In the future we can see. Life is a mystery. Lost in the ocean of endless choices, haunted by hundreds of millions of voices, just like a guru with loads of Rolls Royces and only one chauffeur who's reading James Joyce's book on the meaning of life, 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 life. I feel like the hero of 1,000 faces, gifts from the gods, but no shoelaces. Juggle with the jigsaw, filling in the spaces, sorting through world of alien races. Wow, wow, what's going on now, 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 now? Life is a mystery. Time passes by unseen. It's a miracle that we are here at all. Ain't it true? Just think, I've been talking about this with many people. I mean, throughout the ages, there's been plagues, epidemics, volcanoes, disasters, wars, and somehow or other, our ancestors survived, and that's why we're here today. And so whatever goes on, somehow or other, we are, it's a miracle. It's a miracle that we're even here. It's a miracle. The whole process of life is a miracle. Okay, so it's amazing to share this miracle with all of you, because we're all part of it. We're all experiencing the most incredible thing. I mean, I don't even know how my hair grows or falls out. I do know how it twirls, though. You have to put a little effort into my moustache. Okay, I'm going to do one song now, and it's about celebrating celebrating the moment. Basic. Maybe I should do. One of my friends is requesting a Shiva chant. Okay, maybe I should do a Shiva chant. Okay, I'm going to do a quick Shiva chant. Excuse me. Okay. Hara Hara Mahadev, the Lord of transformation. Please join in, call and response. My own composition. I love Shiva. Shiv Shankarai, Hari Om. Shivaya, 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 Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Excuse me. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Bom bom bole Namah Shivaya, Hara Hara Mahadeva. 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya, Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Hara Hara Mahadev. We give thanks and praise to Shiva. Okay, well, I've been here for quite a while now, and it's been very lovely to share this with all these beautiful friends, old and new friends from all over the world. It's actually such an honor. I'm very touched, and probably I will carry on. And it'd be nice that after this I'll be able to look at everyone's comments. And I'm going to mix my playing and things with some talks. And my talk is really going to be about my book that I've been working on. I worked on for years. I was living in Mathura, in a wonderful place, really, in the Himalayas, and had a lovely place. My landlord, Sudhir Taplial, and with Ratan to look after us, who's there. Lovely Ratan, he's still there looking after the house in Mathura, and became very close with all the family. And over that period, I reflected on life. I just turned 50, it was over 10 years ago, and I decided to write down about my experiences and how I became Mathura. So that's going to be the subject of my talks over the next days. I'm going to talk a bit about what's in a name, how does one get a name, being from England like Mathura. How does that come about? I'm fascinated by all the historical, sociological phenomena and this meeting together, a closeness that's come about especially in my lifetime, since the baby boom generation, the proliferation of meditation and yoga, and as we are seeing now, the spread of kirtan is becoming phenomenal. And I'm going to give some kind of historical backgrounds behind how that has all come about, telling a bit of my personal story, and in this way telling a story of a generation and historical process about how about spirituality and culture between the East and West, and how it's come together, and what's happened in the process of that. Because basically, when I left home at the before my 17th birthday and got this name at the age of 17 from His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, I didn't really know what, or I hadn't really conceived and understood what of what actually that was. It's only in retrospect and later looking back where I can actually kind of like give a kind of view about this incredible transformation and lifestyle change that millions of people around the world took in the 60s. Many people might be watching now, their parents, maybe the same age as me or older, and they've always been wondering, why did their parents do this? Why were they brought up this way? Why have they got an unusual name from the Hindu pantheon? But that's going to be one of my interests, and I hope that you will join me. I will put up some messages when I'm going to give my share. I'm going to share some of my talks or communication, and I think now my friend Darren is going to be doing his live live stream thing on his. So please go to Darren Sangeeta, and I look forward to sharing some more with you again. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Jai Shri Krishna.